Good morning, or good, I mean, well, it's morning for me that as of, October 14th. But hey, guys, welcome to another episode of It's a Matter of Fact podcast with Matthew Boleyn, a.k.a. Matt the Funny Man. If you don't know who I am, I'm that guy that uploads videos on the internet. Anyway, how are you guys fucking doing? I am on 3 hours of sleep. I feel great. Sorry. I've only been awake for like 2 hours, and I'm just hyped up on coffee. Oh, man. We could start this fucking podcast off great with a fucking story. Well, first I want to say, if you happen to hear this, it's my other little desk. I'm once again being lazy because I didn't feel like setting up on my comfy couch. So I chose to do the podcast in my bedroom. Actually, I need to fix my mic. Hold on, we're going to have technical difficulties here for a second. Whew. Alright, we're good. And I have my wonderful cat Simon next to me. He's going to be my silent co-host for this podcast. Oh, man. So, I was extremely stressed yesterday. I closed. And, good God. So, at my job, big corporate visit. Like, my boss's boss is supposed to be there with all their VPs and shit. And they're just, like, going around, like, all the stores in Vegas or whatever. Ah, good coffee. So a lot of pressure was put on me and the closing manager to make sure that the store is presentable, or at least maintain enough for the overnight crew to come in and, make the place pretty and shit. So I'm like, I'm going into today because, like, I've known about it for like 2 weeks. I've been trying to prepare. I'm one of those people, I like to plan ahead, and of course I shouldn't be doing that, especially when you work in retail. Don't fucking plan ahead. So, like, for some unknown reason, I'm going to assume it's probably because of the fact that of the child tax credit everyone gets every month. But I'm like, fuck, like, you would think it was fucking Christmas how busy we were. Because, I've said in the past that Christmas I'm never worried about because all companies get bigger payrolls. So, they want to make that money. They don't want customers waiting because people are going to be buying like thousands of dollars worth of shit and product. But fucked. So there's clothes everywhere, there's carts of shit that's coming to the front that I have to organize, hang on the rack so they can get ran again. But these fucking thieves made it worse today. Every single time a thief got deterred and left empty-handed, I'm like, great, another full cart I have to fucking empty out. I'm like the thieves couldn't have taken a break today. Like, you know what? Hey, these guys are like really busy. Let's just fucking not try to steal today. Fuck. But I'll tell you guys a secret. There's thieves, obviously, no one can stand a thief. But scammers are another fucking thing. They're another fucking thing. Because not only are you trying to steal, but then you're holding up my line on top of it. Now, whatever the case may be, because he could be, the person I'm about to talk about either could be scamming, or he could be actually going through some shit. And if the guy is, dude, I fucking feel for you. But there's rules and regulations. I'm going to break it down for you. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's more than just the state of Nevada. I'm pretty sure, other organizations provide, based on whatever state you live in. But I'll just say for the sake of the conversation, Nevada. The state of Nevada has other organizations that work with the state that distributes vouchers for people that need clothes for interviews, people who suffered through drug use and coming out of rehab, and just shit like that. And these vouchers are provided by the organizations that are given to them, money given to them by the state. So we'll just list, the voucher that was presented to me for the conversation. It was a work voucher. Pretty much how the voucher works is that it's stated, signed, and all that type of shit. And how these vouchers work is that it would be listed that you can only get these certain items on said voucher. So the voucher will say work-related items or interview-related items. They would say pants, belt, underwear, dress shoes for interviews, work shoes for maintenance, or whatever the case may be. But for this voucher that was handed to me was for just straight up just work clothes, like pants, slacks, dress shoes, and shit like that. So thankfully one of the cashiers called me over. Cashier calls me over and says like, hey, this guy gave me a voucher. And I'm like, okay, cool, let me take a look at it. So I grabbed the voucher. I was like, sir, do you have your ID? Immediately handed it to me. I'm like, okay. A little fast there, buddy. I take a look at what he put on the counter, and I look at the voucher, and I'm like, okay, so this isn't a voucher for... Because there's organizations that give out vouchers for, like, children's clothes and shit like that. But this was a work voucher. By the way, shout out to the fucking maintenance people outside mowing the fucking lawn at 8 in the morning. Anyway. Brings, like, nothing but, like, fucking kids' clothes. And brings me a work voucher. And I saw this and I'm like, okay, I can't use kids' clothes. Because, number one, voucher's going to get rejected. That's the first thing. Second of all, say if I were to put in this voucher that with kid clothes, because we had to keep a copy of the receipt on the voucher, then it gets sent out to corporate so that way they can quote-unquote cash it out. Corporate's going to look at this and say, okay, this is a work voucher. There's kid clothes. We can't cash this out. Who did this voucher? They look in the system. My name would be attached to it. They would call up my boss, tell him about it, and I would get fired. There have been supervisors in the past that have been fired for doing that. Because number one, like loss prevention, regional managers and all that shit, they see that as like, oh, well, you're helping that. They'll see it as like an inside job because, companies, they want to catch, retail in any other place. They want to catch the fucking employees doing shit, not the fucking thieves. But if it's employees, they're like, oh, yeah, got your ass. Yeah, hey, you used a voucher when it was fucking kids' clothes, that type of shit. But I'm like, yeah, hey, man, I can't process this. Before I could even finish my sentence, I was like, sir, I can't. Immediately interrupts me like that. And like when you answer those phone calls, and those scammers have like a script ready and everything saying like, hey, if you don't give me this money, we'll put out a warrant for your arrest. This guy literally had a fucking scam. I mean, I don't know if it was a scam, but to me it came off as a scam. Just from how he was talking, because the guy clearly didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Immediately had a script ready for me, and I mean, when he was saying all this, he was bringing up Child Protective Services and CPS. I've never heard anyone use the abbreviation CPS so many times in one sentence. It was just like, he was like fucking Tech 9 rapping. CPS, I'm like, huh? And fucking... Long story short, he was pretty much saying that if I rejected his voucher, I would pretty much be causing child endangerment. I would be brought up on charges and arrested. I'm like, so you want me to use this voucher that clearly states that, keep in mind, it even states that anything that's not on this voucher is technically unlawful if I use it for something that's not listed on here. You want me, and I would be arrested? And so if I don't do what you say, I would be causing your children child endangerment. And I had to question that. I'm like, sir, you do realize that me not using this voucher that clearly states it's for work items only, I'd be causing mental and physical trauma to your children. Is that basically what you're telling me? Yes, and by ordinance of the CPS, if you want, I'll even give you her business card. I'm like, that's not even necessary. But I'm like, bro, no. Like, and he started, berating and shit like that. I'm like, bro, I'm not losing my fucking job because you want to scam me, bro. Like, so by then, I'm like, I can't fucking deal with this shit. I called the store manager who was there at the time. I was like, bro, you gotta handle this. I'm like, my hands are shaking because I'm just like, he was just like getting like fucking louder. And I'm like, bro, don't fucking yell at me, bro. Because keep in mind, I'm trying to prepare the front end for our fucking huge visit, and this dude's fucking trying to scam me and shit. So the store manager deals with it. Basically tells the exact same fucking thing I tell him. And you would think, because normally it's like the cashier says something to them. They're like, I want to speak to your manager. Hey, how you doing? I tell him the exact same thing the cashier told him. Okay, whatever. But it goes a step further. He borrows someone else's phone and calls like 3 or 4 different people because he couldn't get a hold of whoever it was he was trying to talk to. So then, when that shit didn't work out, because I'm pretty sure the guy didn't plan this far ahead, he calls the police. Going on a whole, like, I got full custody of my kids from their abusive mom, and I don't even know if these 2 guys I talked to are even managers. And I'm like, bro, just get out of line. It's fucking long. And I got people complaining about why is the line long. I'm like, because this guy's trying to use a fucking voucher for kid shit that's not on the voucher. Bro. And then the police actually show up. They actually show up. 3 cop cars pull up. I'm like, what the fuck? So then my boss fucking calls the police too to like fucking give them the heads up of like what's going on. So they're thinking like, I don't fucking know. So this whole ordeal, and keep in mind the guy left his McDonald's behind and his 2 large fries and his fucking iced tea in the fucking cart. So after that, after he's done talking, the cop comes back to me, my store manager, and said like, hey, you guys were obviously in the right. And we were like, yeah. He's like, yeah, the voucher clearly states you can only use this for work clothes, and it's unlawful to use them for anything else. And he said, from what the guy told me, he's going through a rough time and he wanted to get his kids clothes, but obviously, it's unlawful to use them for that, and you guys could lose your jobs for it. And I'm like, that's what I was trying to tell him. I'm like, I'm not losing my job because you got shit going on in your life, dude. Like, hey, I feel for you, bro, but I'm like, I don't want to, like, we're still in a fucking pandemic, bro. Like, you want me to lose my job because you're going through shit? Like, sorry, dude. Like, it's not like one of these things where I can pull you to the side and say, hey, man, I got you. I'll help you out. It's not that type of shit. Like, if there's no fucking paper trail, then yeah, 100%, bro. I got you. I'll hook you up. But, like, dude, my name is going to be attached to this shit. Like, dude, I don't want to get fired, dude. Like, 100%, I'll help you out, man. Or, but fucking, dude, there's rules and shit, dude. If it was one of those, hey, you won't get fired for this, then yeah, dude, I got you, whatever, if it's the state that's just handing out money, yeah, fucking spend that free money, but, like I said, I don't know if he was like legit serious, because like even the cop didn't know. He's like, hey, I don't know if this guy's even being serious or, and like keep in mind throughout all of this, the dude had his fucking kids with him. So I don't know, because like in the past I've seen scams like that before, like even at the grocery store where fucking what was it? Someone would use like someone else's credit card, and the ID wouldn't match the credit card, and they'll be like, "Well, kids, I guess we can't buy you food today because this person won't let me use my friend's credit card," and like try to like shame and shit like that. So that's why I'm kind of like on the fence of like, I don't know if this was like a legit scam or he tried to be like, man, like, look at my kids, I'm trying to take care of my kids, like, you know, for all I know, this could be your cousin's kids for all I know. So it's kind of like this guy could just be legit, you know, going through some shit and try to see if he could like get away with that, or, you know, but I don't know. But that was like the biggest thing of the night. You know, besides that, then when we tried to close, there was like 2 women walking around in the store like after we closed, and they're meeting like in the middle of the store, and the security person's like, fuck man, like I gotta walk the store, like they need to go up front. I'm like, fuck it, I'll go fucking tell them. I'm trying to close the store too. Shit. Ladies, we need you guys up front because we gotta lock down the store, please. Huh? We need to lock down the store. Huh? We need to lock down the store. I need everyone up front. They're about to take the register, so if you'd like to make a purchase, please go to the front. If not, leave the store, please. Oh, okay. Get inside of the queuing area. Still looking through their shit. So the closing manager, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I was like, you know what? Go ahead, take the fucking drawers. If they're not up there, then oh fucking well. They're either going to steal or fucking buy their shit. I don't give a fuck which one they want to do. But I'm not putting clothes back. Of course, they only buy like 3 things out of their 2 fucking full carts of shit. Buy and get one. I'm like, fuck you. I didn't say that, but if you're gonna steal, just fucking steal. That's the new thing I hate about these new age fucking thieves. I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast before. I may have, or it's been a while. But if is there any thieves watching? If you're planning on stealing in a retail place, just fucking snatch and run. Don't do that whole, oh, I'm going to pretend I'm going to shop and then they won't notice me. And then I'll go up and start asking a bunch of dumbass fucking questions and make them think, hey, what size is this? So you don't suspect me. Bro, you only got 1 shoe on and you're asking me where the big and tall is and you're like shorter than me. Yeah, I know what you're going to do. When you're making it painfully obvious, and then when you get confronted, this is a Pollard, I wasn't gonna steal. Bro, why do you have 30 pairs of Nike shoes in your cart? I got a lot of kids. Bro. So hopefully the visit went well, because, you know, everyone was like, you know, hey man, you're the closing supervisor up front, so, you know, if it fails, it falls on you. And I'm like, and if it fucking does, I'm gonna call the fucking upper management, cuss their ass out, and then quit. Because how about this? Give out better pay and more hours. Maybe if you had more employees, maybe your store would be clean. Oh, shit. Did you not think of that? Oh, how the fuck are you a district manager then? You know? Oh, but you don't want to do that. Gotcha. Because your boss's boss just want to sit in the office all day counting money. Gotcha. Makes sense. Gotcha. Corporate America sucks. This is why I like doing jokes for a living. And talking shit. Less stressful. And I get to vent at the same time. Like, all this anger I'm unleashing, it's just... That's what my therapist said. Never keep stuff in. It will kill you. Literally. You will suffer a heart attack and then die. Because, like, God forbid you have a heart attack because of a Karen. That would suck. But, quick little advertisement. Currently, or at least the next 16 days, I'm doing Spooky Games Month on twitch.tv/Matt the Funny Man. So I don't really have a set schedule, unfortunately, because when you're a part-time guy like me, you could either be working 25 hours or you could be working fucking 30 to 70 hours. So it's up in the air. But for the remaining 16 days, whenever I have free time to stream on Twitch, I will be playing spooky games. So if you like seeing me scream like a little girl, check me out. Anyway, by the way, again, shout out to the fucking maintenance people, because they were mowing the lawns, I want to say, like an hour ago, and now they're just doing a second run. It's like going to the barbershop to get a haircut, and then going back 3 hours later, so like, yeah, I need another haircut. I'm like, huh? Yeah, I need another haircut. Okay. Yeah, fucking. It's like... It's like if you have like I don't fucking know. I don't know hair inches. Like if your hair's like all the way down your ass and you get it like pretty much a buzz cut, so you have like the military style like haircut, and then you go back in and say like, yeah, just make me bald. That's basically what they're doing outside right now. So I guess I got like another kind of short story when it comes down to fucking customers. So. And I love it too when customers try to make me feel bad. Because besides like the credit card thing, because like in the past we've had people like use like people come in and like oh, well, this is my husband. I'm like, I don't know that. Well, can't I just use it? Like, we even have the same last name. For all I know, that could be your ex-husband and you haven't gotten rid of his last name yet. So... And then they present the ID and it has fucking holes in it. I'm like, okay, so this is an obvious ID that you're not using anymore, but yeah, nice try. Come again. What was it? I want to say it was like maybe a week ago. Someone literally told one of my one of the security people by the door or whatever that the line was too long or whatever, and was like, you just lost a $200 transaction. And like the person like on the walkie said, hey Matt, do you copy? I'm like, copy, go ahead. Like, hey, I just wanted to let you know this customer literally just told me that we just lost a $200 transaction. I literally, because I was on my break in the office, I fucking laughed out loud. I was like, you know what, hold on, let me hit the button and then laugh. I'm like, does that person not realize how much money a business makes in a day? Like, especially... like, world-renowned. That's like going to Walmart saying, you just lost $200 transaction. Walmart would fucking laugh your ass out the door. Fucking Walmart doesn't give a fuck about your $200. The fuck? Like, retail isn't like the service industry. Like, cashiers don't get paid based on like how much money they get on their register. It doesn't work like that, but I'm going to assume that person was a boomer. Because only boomers say that type of shit. That same, not that same night, but I want to say it was the day before yesterday, I had a lady come up and was like, are you guys going to open the fitting room anytime soon? And I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, okay, it's like 11:21. We close at midnight. So, yeah, the fitting rooms are closed. Why are they closed? Well, we always close them an hour before we close. How am I supposed to try this on? Come before 11 o'clock? No, I'm just kidding. If you want to, you can try them at home. No, I didn't say that. So the lady was just like, I mean, can I just try them home? If they don't fit, bring them back? Yeah? It's fucking unbelievable. I'm like, okay, Karen. Okay. But very sweet to my cashier, though, so that's what I'm thankful about. Like, you can be mean to me all you want. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm third generation, don't give a fuck, so... But don't disrespect my cashiers. Because people are like, oh, cashier is easy. Physically, yes. Scan bag, scan bag, scan bag. But mentally, you're dealing with a new personality like every 30 seconds to like 5 minutes. Depending on how long the transaction is. You could be dealing with a fucking absolute idiot. Or you could be saying, yes, I graduated from Yale and Harvard. You know, that type of shit. So, mentally, it's fucking exhausting. Which is why I fucking hate ringing when I have to ring. And for some reason, every single time I do get asked to go on the register, my first transaction is always the biggest fucking idiot in the whole day. Like God's like, yes, let him take that idiot. He has to jump on January 15th, 2023. And he has to take that one idiot. Yes, God, it will be done. Oh! And then that date comes, I hop on the register for like 2 minutes, and I get that one fucking idiot. I'm like, God damn it! He's like, see, that's why, my son. Christ. But other than that, everything's been pretty fun. Can't complain. Life has been pretty okay for the most part. My wife fucking hates working at my job. Because she does receiving, and she's like, fuck, man, people get paid $10 an hour to do this? I'm like, yup. They don't have a consistent schedule? Yup. I always get asked to stay? Yup. Why is it like this? I don't fucking know. No fucking clue. But I'm rambling. I completely skipped over the short story I was going to tell you guys. Nothing to top coffee off with some water. So, again, I don't understand why people have to tell me their life story whenever they're doing a return, because when people are, like, give me a story before they do a return, I always automatically I think I'm going to assume that the return is bullshit. Or, you know, some specific reason. But a lady comes up, tries to return an item, no receipt, no phone number, paid cash, so I can't look at the debit credit. And I guess didn't sign up for the receipt. Claims bought it 2 days ago. I'm like, okay, that's funny, because if it was 2 days ago, I would have seen you, but okay, continue. And started rambling about, like, you know, I suffer from mental problems. I'm not going to keep the receipt. You guys don't keep the receipts. And I'm like, no, we do not. I was like, if that's the case, I'd be able to say, okay, your transaction number is 45789. Okay, here's your receipt. Okay, you did buy this 2 days ago. Hey, let me do it. Like, no. We can store your phone number. But I'm like, we literally get thousands and thousands and thousands of transactions. I'm not going to be able to pull up your specific receipt, but okay. But was like, you know, I suffer from mental issues. And I'm like, guess what? I have 3, possibly 4 that I'm questioning. And I'm running in the front end of a Fortune 500 business. In one of the stores. I'm running the front end myself. So, you ain't got it that bad. If I can run the front end with my mental disabilities, I'm pretty sure the one disability you have can remember a receipt. I mean, I'm not saying that the person was just flat out, like, just brain dead and coming up on a wheelchair and says, I want to return it. Like, this is a person that's like, yes, I would like to make a return, please. Just walks up to the register. I'm like, you know, there could be something wrong with you. Like, I wasn't denying that, but I'm like, don't try to use mental health when I myself have mental health issues. Like, no. If I can run the front end, you can remember your receipt. Now, I'm not saying, like, if you're, like flat out, like, incapable. I mean, because there are some people that are fully incapable, but I'm like, okay. And plus, you know, the mental thing has been used consistently, and, you know, it's not the first time I've heard it. You know, from, you know, oh, my dog got cancer the other day, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what that has to do with you not wanting a gift card, but okay. But then, as the conversation continued, I said, like, well, you know, I could do a no receipt return, but if I do that, it's going to be gift card only. And then leans over and says, look, I really need this money. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. Okay, so you're bullshitting about the mental health issue. You just really need cash. So, yeah, we're not a fucking pawn shop. So, you can either take the gift card or keep the item. That's kind of your only options, you know. Sorry, but, try to be an adult and, either take the gift card, or, fucking go on the street and fucking sell it. Hey, I got a fucking $16.99 gift card. Anyone wants it for, $17 in cash? Like, for God's sakes. I know people that fucking sell their food stamps. You could sell a fucking gift card, lady. Like, that's just, like, the whole thing. Like, first you're like, oh, I have mental issues. Oh, okay, well, I really do sympathize with you. Yeah, just kidding. I really need the fucking money. Oh, okay. So, now I'm super, like, come on, don't fucking say that and then go, like, hey, man, lean over. Hey, yeah, I really need the money. Like, no, it doesn't fucking work that way. The fuck? A no receipt return, I can't do that. That's set up by corporate. Sorry. How about you call them up? Oh. Good God. It's like I hate this fucking place with a goddamn passion, but fuck does it give me so much content. It's like I just have so many stories. Like just look alone how many episodes I've had with just consistent stories about work. If only I started this back when I worked at Giant Food. Good God. I know so much shit has happened, but I just fucking... I can't remember all of them. I'm not going to remember shit from 11 years ago when I was fucking 20, just starting out. I'm not going to remember every goddamn thing. Good God. I should take some of these on TikTok. Like, hey, if you're going to return something, please don't give me a bullshit story. Just say, hey, I want to return this. I don't have a proof of purchase. I really need the money. And then I'll tell you yes or no. Keep in mind, if you ever work at a retail place and they actually do a no receipt return on your shit, fucking thank them. Don't be like, oh yeah, okay, like get all excited and shit. Because we can 100% refuse that. It's not listed, it's listed on there, we can do that for you. But that's, if you look right below that, it will tell you it's optional. It will depend on the manager and the store you go to. Because in the past, there have been times where we've gotten emails from corporate saying hey, you guys are doing a lot of no receipt returns. Yeah, you got to chill out on that shit. And we can't fucking do it. And God forbid if you have to fucking explain that to people. Why? And it's well, in the past we've had people, return stuff from other stores with no receipt and try to get a free gift card out of it. But I bought this from your store. I'm not saying you. I'm saying in the past. Did you happen to do that in the past? Jesus Christ. You big dumb. Alright, I'm going to do another quick shameless plug for my store. If you guys like your gaming gear and MTFM gear, click the link in the description. I got stuff. The MTFM Mall on Teespring. If you like stuff, get it there. Don't go to Walmart. Because I don't sell my shit at Walmart. Oh, shit. I just want to do a quick little shameless plug. I'm not going to put up pictures or nothing. Yeah, man, check out my store, man. I don't want to work in my job anymore. No pressure though. If you can't buy, no, I can't make people buy shit that they don't want to buy. You know what I mean? Free country, But so I'm gonna be off for it was originally 5 days, but those 5 days turned into 6 days because I gotta work tomorrow and then I originally had it scheduled from Sunday to Friday. The only reason, and you're probably wondering, like, Matt, why didn't you just do Sunday through Saturday? It's because we're always mostly staffed at work on Saturdays, so that's the only reason why I left that day open. Because Mondays, I'm gonna be lucky if I even have a cashier, scheduled, let alone even show up. So, and plus, the weekends are the only time where if a cashier calls out, they're like, oh, fucking call another one in. Mondays, they're like, nah, but good luck. You're stuck with, what you got. Type of shit. Unfortunately, so. But of course, when my boss asked me, like, hey, why? He's like, yeah, you left Saturday open, didn't you? I was like, yeah, because, it's hard to find people on Saturdays. But, what is this coming Saturday? It's like, what, the 17th? 16th? Yeah, the 16th. So I'm pretty much off between the 16th and the 22nd. So that's nice. And it's paid leave, so that's even nicer. Super nice. Okay. Hang on. There's some stuff I'm trying to pull up on my phone. My boy Pat. My boy. He's been sending me stuff lately, and I've been fucking forgetting the shit. I gotta scroll down a bit. Thankfully, I don't post that much. By the way, I don't know. I mean, I'm super late to the fucking party. But hey, what was up with that fucking crate challenge? By the way, shout out to the chick that was wearing heels doing it. Type of thing. Never understood it, but yeah. I just happened to scroll through my thing and find out. Damn it, where is it? Hold on. Oh god, I'm super behind on the stuff. My boy Pat, thank you again for showing me the recommends, because a lot of times he'll send me stuff on Facebook. He's like, bro, I need your wisdom. What the fuck is this? I'll be like, bro, I got you. By the way, be careful. Like, I'm one of those guys that loves sleeping with the fan on. Because, I like being cold and warm at night because I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that thinks that. But, man, make sure you clean your fucking fans. Because if you don't clean them for a while, you get a fucking mucus buildup when you wake up. So you're going for, like, fucking hours. I've been dealing this shit all fucking morning. Because my dumb ass forgot to, like, dust off my fan last night. But to be fair, I fucking clocked out at, like, 1:10 in the morning. Didn't go. It was like maybe 2:54 when I last looked at the clock before I fell asleep. And then I want to say it was like maybe 6:15 when I woke up. And so keep in mind, I got to work at fucking 4:30. Got home, or what time was it when I left? It was like 4:15 yesterday afternoon when I left. Got home at 1:30 last night. Or this morning. So yeah, I'm gonna be fucking exhausted later. Like, right now I'm wired and I'm... But fucking come 5 o'clock up... But that's fine. I gotta work in the morning anyway, so I don't mind going to bed early. Alright. I'm off rambling again. Stay on target. Sorry, so my boy Pat sends us another one for the list. Double mustache. The latest men fashion trend. So, without giving myself fucking... What the fuck is this? I'm getting a feeling this may be Photoshopped. This looks Photoshopped. This better be fucking Photoshopped. I guess some guy started There's like a fashion trend that they shave their beard a certain way to make it look like a mustache, to make it a fucking trend. Who the fuck would rock a double mustache? What the fuck? It's so fucking weird. Here, I'll try to save one photo so I can at least give you guys an idea, because I don't want you fuck... It's hard... I can't describe shit. Like, I was probably one of the worst people to describe shit. Like, you can even, like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good example, but I can't think of a good example, so that gives you the best idea of how I describe shit. I'll save a picture so I can at least give you guys an idea. I mean, if you can rock a double mustache, then fucking shout out to you, man. I'm just going through my fucking, my list, and I keep fucking seeing memes in between it that I fucking forgot about, so I'm fucking chuckling and so. Like, the Fast and Furious crew might as well just fight the Avengers at this point, which is fucking true, they should. Damn, hold on, I gotta fucking find this shit, hold on. Jesus Christ. Jesus, what was that one fucking kid? Jesus Christ. Okay, this is a link. He says, you got to speak on this, bro. Okay, let me look at this. My phone's about to fucking die. Okay, well, it's an article, so I can read it. I don't know if this is... Keep in mind, any of these articles that I read, I don't know if they're 100% accurate, so kind of, like, bear with me on this. Doctors have been warning women not to put wasp nests in their vaginas. I honestly can't believe I'm writing this, but doctors are now having to warn women not to put wasp nests in their vaginas. Yes, really, apparently, or at least according to the Daily Mail. So take it with a gigantic grain of salt. Someone got the great idea to spread it. Got the idea to spread it around and put a crushed wasp nest in your lady bits to help tighten and rejuvenate them. Gross. Not only is that a complete utter BS, but it's potentially dangerous. You fucking think? If you're wondering what oat gall is, it's a nest that contains wasp eggs and larvae. Apparently, if you crush one down and stick it in your vagina. By the way, YouTube, don't get mad at me. I'm just reading something. It will restore your... I don't know what the fuck that word is. I guess, like, it will... That part in your vagina that helped the wall, I guess... Whatever that part is, I don't know the women's anatomy that well, so it's the wall that, you know, helps with childbirth and shit. It's supposed to restore it and heal it and clean out your vagina. And I guess that's what allegedly this woman tried to do, and it didn't work out. Well, here's the part about the woman anatomy that I do know is that vaginas clean themselves. Yeah. I'm not sure if anyone told her that, or if this is, you know, the doctor said, hey, by the way, your vagina can do this. Yeah. Okay, then it just goes off to dating advice and shit. My take on this, don't fucking put a wasp nest in your vagina. Just like how we shouldn't put our dicks in a beehive. Yeah. Didn't work. Oh, God. See, I'm already getting tired. Fuck. Oh, so I heard allegedly, too, as I'm scrolling through this, I heard that, I saw an article that I don't fucking remember it word for word, but it was something like Anthony Mackie was supposed to be a part of like a new Twisted Metal show that was coming out. I don't remember if it was like Netflix or Hulu or some shit, but it's supposed to be like a live action Twisted Metal. I don't know how I feel about that. Can we get a game first? And I've tried asking people that I knew because I remember they tried to bring back Twisted Metal on PlayStation 4, I think. And it was just like it mainly was like circled around Sweet Tooth and shit like that. I believe. I don't know. I don't know the full story. I'll probably have to look more into it and maybe give better ideas. Not ideas, but more. I can't think of words right now, guys. I'm jacked up on coffee and ice water. I haven't even eaten anything yet. And I probably won't for like the next 3 or 4 hours because I'm a fucking weirdo. Some shit like that. Anyway. By the way, I know I'm probably going to be late to the party, but fucking rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. I just happened to see, like, me posting about it, and goddamn, we lost another fucking legend. All these fucking great comedians are just fucking dropping like flies. The world's not going to be funny anymore. Fuck. But no, I loved him on Saturday Night Live, and fuck, what was that one movie? It was a movie with Dave Chappelle, I think, where they were trying to steal like this old lady's dog. Fuck, what was the name of that movie? This is gonna bother me all day now. Hang on. Fuck, man. Dave Chappelle. God damn it, fucking Google. Is it Screwed? Yep, it is. It's called Screwed. That's what it was called. Damn, 2000? Shit. And I exited Facebook. God damn it. Alright, troubleshooting on the podcast. Let's go, baby. Hang on. Okay, actually, I don't have to go that far back. Alright. Yeah, I know, 5%. Let's see. Vagina wig. Fucking. Okay. So this is like a Facebook ad, and Pat wanted me to talk about it. Vagina wigs. I sell custom-made vagina wigs. All colors, can do custom shapes and sizes. My wigs are 100% natural feminine feline hair. Okay. Made from free... it's actually from cat. So it's cat hair made into vagina wigs that you can just slap right on top of your cooch. Made with free-range cats. PETA approved. Custom fitting by appointment only. Buy 3 and receive a limited edition Calencio shag wig. DM, no weirdos. Pat, I don't know what the fuck to say about this. I mean, I'm the type of guy, I don't mind a little hair down there, as long as it's not like the fucking forest from Legend of Zelda. I don't mind a bush, but don't have a forest. But that's my personal preference, ladies. If you want a vagina wig, 100% slap one right above there. You know, do you? You know what I mean? There's another one. What the fuck is Pat? What the fuck is this? This guy looks like fucking Mike Jones wearing a fucking Bodysuit. I don't know what that is, Pat. I can't speak on it because I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. And last but not least, are you gonna sport this kind of beard? Speak on it, brother. Circle beards are the new thing. All right, I'm gonna have to actually show this on here, so because I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I'm pretty sure this was for meme purposes, because there's no fucking way on God's green earth this is a fucking thing. You're pretty much you grow your beard out as shown on this photo here. You grow it around, and then you shave your head, but then you keep the connection between your head and beard. I would say that the only person that's truly rocking this shit is the fucking sixth guy and the fourth guy. They're kind of like, you know what, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna fucking rock this shit. It's the fourth guy was really like confident, like, yeah, I'm fucking rocking this shit. If you don't fucking like it, bro, you don't have to fuck with me type attitude. The others, like the top three and the guy in the middle is like, you're gonna fucking like this. I don't give a fuck. But the top three are like, they just look like they did this shit out of a dare. But that fucking fourth guy, I like the confidence. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking rocking this, you know? You ain't gotta like it. I like it, you know? It's all about individuality. I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it. So I just gotta remember to post these photos. Hey, future Matt, make sure you fucking post those photos. Don't be a dumbass. This podcast will most likely go up on the 15th because I usually record the day before. Other than that, 95% of this was just fucking work. Ugh. Fucking mucus, man. I fucking hate it. But pretty much that's about it. I just gotta work tomorrow, and then I'm gonna fucking relax. I'm gonna play video games. I'm going to try to get high. I want to get high, especially after the stress I just got put under. I want to get high. I'm going to try to get high during the week that I'm off. That's going to be nice. Other than that, man, I appreciate you guys listening and fucking hanging out. Keep doing you and stay beautiful, guys. I love you. Don't ever change. Don't let anyone tell you different. And don't be fucking like me, stressing at work for a fucking minimum wage ass job. Fucking if you got talent, man, fucking go for it. If you want to open up your own fucking business, fucking do it. Do it. But anyway, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. By the way, click all this shit you see right here. I'll give you a couple seconds to click that. Alright, I'm done. Go click stuff. Watch more content.